So here we are. It is Holy Saturday. We do a Holy Saturday service that is a little bit different. It has aspects of the vigil, but we don't use all of it. So again, the church is used in two halves. The one side of the church at the back has, as you can see, the cross, and then the service is all facing that direction, which in some ways represents Golgotha and the tomb and all of that. And then I bring the candle forward, chanting the light of Christ. And then I read the gospel, and then I announce he is risen, and then the other side of the church, as you can see, is set up as it normally is on any given Sunday. Our candles are back, the crucifix is back, our picture of Jesus is back, and everything is new. I found out a funny story when I got here. Our rector and the sexton and the altar guild were decorating the church, getting ready for this service. And they finished, and our rector stayed around here to do some things and to get some quiet time, work a little bit on her sermon. And she happened to walk back into church and had the most putrid smell, she said. It was so strong that her eyes began to water. And it turned out that the altar guild had bought these baskets of petunia, and I didn't know that even petunias give off any scent, but whatever this flower was, the entire church smelled awful. So she quickly pulled out all of these plants, as you can see them setting outside, and then decided, well, let me open up all the doors, get the fans, and then she went, aha, incense. So she lit a couple briquettes, loaded that sucker up with incense, and walked around the church for 30 minutes, incensing every portion of it. And we're back in business. But she said that the stench was so bad, she almost thought about moving the service to our church hall. So I'm glad things worked out. You can see now that it's almost 9:30 at night. We're back from the Holy Saturday service. I just wanted to share a couple things. The service went beautifully as always, but I wanted to share that one thing we do is we are asked to bring bells of some kind with us. And I don't have anything around the house here. So I looked around at church, and typically our rector will give me a little handbell. But this year I thought, let me search for something better. Well, I went down where we keep our holy hardware, and that's stuff that we use for special little setups and services. And I found a big honking gong. So when we got to that point of the service, I had it hidden behind my chair, and I pulled out this big gong and started banging on it. So that turned out to be a lot of fun. And the other thing was, when I came to set the table for Eucharist, for the first Eucharist of Easter, I looked down and there was no bread. So I looked over at the head of our altar guild in the congregation and kind of lifted up the plate and showed him, and he disappeared. And then I whispered to my rector, we don't have anything. So she ran into the sacristy real quick and brought out some wafers. We normally use real bread. And it turned out that with all that was going on, they forgot to thaw the bread. So as you can see, the bread sitting on the plate, it was hard as a rock after the service. So I guess we'll use that one tomorrow. So those are the things that happen at Holy Week services. So today was quite memorable. Between the stinky plants and no bread, we got through it just fine. And none was the wiser. And we're off to celebrate 2 Easter services this Sunday. One in the Memorial Garden at 8 a.m. and then our big choral Eucharist at 10 a.m. So right now I'm going to get out of these clothes, relax a bit, get into bed because it's going to be an early day. As you can see, people are starting to gather for the 8 a.m. service. Out here in our memorial garden. Our mics are set up, the altar is set up. They will be placing lilies at the graves of people who are interred here, because for them it is always Easter.
Yeah. They're more fascinated about picking up the colorful eggshell. Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed this video of my Holy Week vlog. I have had a few days off now after Easter, so I've just been kicking back and relaxing a bit. Of course, editing a 3-part video as well, but I have to preach this Sunday, but otherwise it's been a very nice week. Please remember to subscribe if you like these videos, and if you want further notification when a new video is uploaded, click on the little bell feature down below and you will be told when a new video is uploaded. Other than that, happy Easter and see you next month. Bye-bye.